I ain't know that bitch was loud. Hold on now. Yeah, take this shit off. I need to find me a better stream. Shit, garbage. My God.
Survival!
This shit.
Captain Falcon! Ice Fire! Captain Falcon! Captain Falcon! Ready? Go!
Show me your moves.
Can y'all hear me now? Put it up just a little bit. Okay. Let's put it up right there. Oh, damn,
Falcon Punch!
So rusty, man. I really don't like I don't like Ooh, yeah, okay. As long as he don't do this, I'm fucking done. I don't want to play no more, man. I legit don't want to play no more. It just made me angry. Like how in the fuck did I just sit there and fucking? It's stupid, bro. That is so stupid. Man, alright. We're going, we're going back. We're literally going back to the stream. Fuck that. It just made me so mad. Let's see how many hours we got. Hopefully y'all can hear it now. That's different.
Just like call now.
Well, I'm like, is $29.95 like the price of Titanfall 2 right now or something?
Might be $5. Yeah, I don't know.
We got Dinkelberg 90 with $15. We got Half Court Slim with $50. Much love, you guys are the best. We got Mips with $1 who says, "Catch me if you can." PTSD.
Kind of like this better than this split. I just need a better computer for that.
Who is Will Sims with $20?
Only downfall is I can't.
Vegeta
I don't know
prom
if I
ready when
can.
you pass 9,000. Jordan, I need you on that immediately. What, 9,000?
That'd be amazing. All right, now
Alright,
back
so
in a similar looking section.
Yeah.
Actually.
How I want it
This
now,
level was incredible.
but
This is my
it's
favorite
fine
level
though.
speedrun. But
It's just a
real quick, we
limitation.
have a very difficult skip here, so we're going to use a death warp.
Mm.
That's going to warp us right back in front of the skip location.
This man is
I'm gonna use
going
that
for
great
this,
lever
man.
To boost me across this gap. I don't think we got it. No, okay. So normally if I get this within like 5 tries in a marathon setting, I'm like, yeah, that's a success. This is one of the hardest skips in the game.
All right, so that was one.
Oh, we got. Thanks for turning off, man. I appreciate that. Okay, so now we're gonna grab the arc tool. And this is a
I've heard
little
that
big shooty
before.
zappy gun. Yeah, this is a big shooty zappy gun that it's gonna be. This is the gimmick of this level, and we're gonna use it to turn things on and off. Did I make that? No. Okay, we got backups, so we'll go hut, 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 hut. There we go. Okay, that's
Okay,
good.
there
So
we go.
the backup grab the wall.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Jeez, the
Backups
backup.
look so fun. So
I know the
This
backup
is
was
why,
almost cooler
like,
than the first
this.
track.
I'm just learning, bro.
All right, and so
I'm
now
just
this is
learning,
the
guys.
cool
Just
frag
don't,
boost. This is called
just
heat
don't
sink
worry
skip.
about my stupidity.
We're gonna skip the heat sink movement puzzle here. I think we're gonna die. No, we got it. Cool. And so we're just gonna boost ourselves across, hit a trigger inside here. That saves about 15 seconds. And now we're gonna get pushed by this huge fan. Looks
I'm just learning, guys. Just
here out of Beacon Chapter 2. That went pretty decently. We got second try killer skip, first try heat sink. That's always good. That's always good.
That should be take place.
Yeah. And so now we're going into the Beacon Chapter 3. This is oh yeah, this is a big level. There's a lot of stuff that happens here. This is definitely like the coolest level in the speedrun. We have a little bit of stuff to sit through though. We're gonna go do some plot stuff. We're gonna go turn on the beacon out there to communicate with our homies back up.
Okay, I don't like that
So we
echo, bro.
definitely have time for donations while we sit through this.
real quick, what's the Hecutron? My chat's got a lot of Hecutron.
Oh yeah, yeah. So there's a strat there where you can slide. If you time your jumps right, you can slide up the
Oh,
stairs.
that's what
That was back
started
when Drunken
all
Volta.
that.
So every time that we mess it up, we just say Hecutron. The curse is gone.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Donate.ign.com or click the links in the video description below. Here's a couple of donations here. We got Maverick Globe 27, $20. Awesome game. Dig the stash, Brian Otten. We got Meta with $20. He says, "Good luck, Bri."
Thanks, Meta.
And then we got
That's
Bonsai,
no problem.
$20. Good luck with the run, Brio. Plus,
Thanks, Bonsai.
no Brio bonk.
Oh, Brio Bonk. That's one of my emotes. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're at $8,131, almost to 9K. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get there. And what, Mark? If people were to donate $50 or more, would they
So,
potentially have the chance of winning something?
Let's see. This is the first I'm hearing about this. That's why.
I just don't
why
want
he's
to
here.
echo, man. I just
To
need
keep
some.
me in line. Yeah, every donation actually, you have a chance to win game codes, IGN store gift cards, swag from companies like Bethesda
Yo.
Software. That's the id Software. That's great. $50 or more, you get entered into a raffle to win a custom IGN Summer of Gaming Xbox One X. That sounds amazing.
That'll probably go really
Rats.
well with that PS5 we're going to see today later in the conference, hopefully.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
So
This
this
is
is one
so.
of the coolest tricks in the whole game. coming
Warning:
here.
recordings
You're
cannot
not
be
supposed to be able
paused.
to
The
disembark
recording
while you're
pause
flying,
is set.
but if you actually kind of like wedge yourself in a corner, you can disembark
Doing something.
while flying. There we
This
go.
one's doing.
And when that
Y'all won't
happens,
hear
for
that.
some reason, your gravity gets reduced by 15%. We're not really sure why exactly. It has to do with the way the game reads flight, but as you can tell, we're like super floaty, and so we call this trick moon boots. And what's going to happen here is BT is going to throw us. But we have reduced gravity, and we also found out, thanks to a QA tester at Respawn, that if you hold jump when BT's throwing you, you'll do a frame-perfect jump off of his hand. So a bunch of crazy stuff is going to happen. Please enjoy Super Fastball. I'm definitely setting up a safety tape for this, because this is the
Can we
most
just talk
important one
about
to
like how cool this like just scenery looks?
Yeah.
it looks so
It's
good.
rad.
This is my favorite trick in the whole run. Like, this was one of the
Yeah.
coolest moments just casually in the game, but like to see what you do within a speedrun. Look at this. It
Let's
looks
go.
so hard. Just utilizing everything, the double jumps, keeping the momentum with jumping off the ground, all the wall kicks too.
God, this is nuts.
Oh
It's
my
so good.
You can go so far. I know Brian's focusing super hard. It seems like a really
Yep.
difficult trick.
That was perfect. That was
Wow.
perfect. All right, onward.
Super cool. And it's not even
We're not
done,
done
yeah,
yet.
because you have so many hard tricks with the grenade boost here too.
Yep, okay, and so this is another really hard trick. We're going to use a grenade boost
7
there
minutes
to
left.
skip the zip line at the end. If we get this, it'll be called zipless. This is very serious time.
Wish I could play some music.
Got
Alright,
this.
Jack, quiet down.
Good.
Even having to activate the platforms in order to be able to wall kick off them.
Okay, I wonder if I can make the wall kick with this. This will be close! Yes, we got it. We got it. We got it.
Wow.
Hell yeah, man. Oh man.
Well done, dude. That's super
Reminder
cool.
that those wall kicks, those are a 5/60th of a second trick, or if you to hit those without losing speed.
Let me
So
fist
pretty
that.
cool.
Honestly,
What's the fraction of 5/60ths? What's the like
I'll be right
fraction
back.
there?
Whether it be one, wow, I can't math. That'd be 1/12, I think.
1/12 of a second. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm
so
being
that
told
was
from my
that went
producers
really, really
that it's
well.
1/12.
Yeah.
Okay, it was 1/12. Yeah.
I've been,
I can't math at all. That's why I speedrun.
yeah, I've been taught to
Anyway.
never do math live on stream, but I was pretty confident on that
Dude.
one. 1/12.
Yeah. The second he said, what is it? I was like, oh gosh, this is my defining moment.
Dude, doing math on stream is the easiest way to get roasted by your chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, nope, here we go, boys.
But man, that I
Alright, so
love that-
anyway,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say this is a big fight here. I'm just waiting to hear like a base drop. You can actually skip this fight, but it's faster to do it. And I'm just waiting to clear all these enemies. And I'll hear a base drop, and they'll indicate to me that there we go. There's the base drop, and that indicates to me that I can now do the climb. Yeah, so what were you saying, J Hops?
What I was gonna say is I love in that last section how that big satellite you go to, the whole like reason they put it where it is, I feel like, is to show like that thing's so far away you can't get to that until they provide you a way to get to it, and you're just like, no, that's fine. We're just gonna grenade boost, jump our way over.
Pretty
And you
much,
just
pretty
climb
much,
up
dude.
it. Oh man.
That climb thing was insane.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty big skip, but it's like so easy that I think a lot of speedrunners just forget about it. That skips a ton of stuff. That skips BT throwing you. That skips a lot of platforming. It's definitely a huge time save, but it's really, I mean, you just mash space on the way up. That's it. So
That
now
was another
our
one.
back is definitely not gonna break here when BT
No.
catches
No,
us.
no.
We should have some nice little fireworks that I set up for us, I think. Oh, BT's covering him. Oh well. Anyway.
Come on,
I was
BT.
wondering what those grenades
I
were
know.
for.
Yeah, the little fireworks. All right, so now we have, which should have been the third boss fight, is actually only the second boss fight of the run since we skipped Ash. This is going to be Richter fight, and Richter fight is split up into three different segments, four. And so we're going to have different strats for each of them. So these two Reapers are going to land right here. We're just going to hit them with an arc wave, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're going to be doing spawn manipulation here. So when we're standing and looking in certain areas, that causes enemies to spawn in certain spots. We're going to see that right here. So I want to go 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good that he stood right next to that guy. That'll lower his health. And the strat that's coming up for the next wave is actually... Die, please. Don't do that. Thank you. The strat that's coming up for the next wave is actually brand new. This was routed by Cash Mayo. It's really hard to get right. So we're going to spawn up those guys to land there. We're going to lay down these two flame traps and ignite them. Now we're going to come over here and lay down this flame wall right here, and if we do it right, yes! The Ronin will dash toward us,
Wow.
and we're able to damage both of them at the same time, but we kind of messed it up. That's okay. Oh, are you still alive? Okay, so we got the pattern that we needed, but we messed up the actual execution. But you can see what I'm talking about with like how that could be really fast. They can both die like instantly like that.
Yeah, just dashing in right in front of you, so you can use a lot of close range stuff. That's super cool.
Yeah. It's really hard to get the Ronin to dash toward you. That Ronin can behave really erratically, so the positioning of the flame, of the fire there is really important, or the thermite, I should say. So here's Richter. If we do enough DPS to him quickly enough, he'll just start his self-destruct sequence as soon as he reaches a certain health point. Kind of tough though, sometimes you have to do an execution animation, that's really slow. We should get it though. Yeah, okay, cool. So, we're good to go. That is an 8:05. If this was an IL, we would stop the timer right there. That is an 8:05 Beacon Chapter 3, which is, I think it's 5 seconds off the world record for the level by itself.
Wow.
So that's pretty good. That went pretty well.
So it's really
So
just
I hear,
that
folks.
one enemy staying alive, basically. Those two
Pretty
enemies
much,
that
dude.
dash that.
Yeah, if I would have done that better. Anyway, so that's it. That's it for Beacon Chapter 3. We have quite a bit. Oh, something to say about the Mandarin dialogue for this level is that so Mandarin saves 36 seconds overall. 12 seconds of that time save is in this level by itself.
Wow.
So a third of all the Mandarin time save is in this level, which tells you like how much dialogue there is. And with that, we have time for donations.
But how do you know the story? That's the problem.
Gotta play the game casually, I guess.
Yeah, guys, donations. Let's do it. Remember, we're raising money for the World Health Organization and the Bail Project charities. You can go to donate.ign.com or click the links in the description below. Each donation has a chance to win codes for games like Resident Evil 3 and swag from companies like Bethesda or id Software. A donation of more than $50 is eligible to win a custom IGN Summer Gaming Xbox One X, and $100 triggers my little Mario guy. We'll see how Nintendo feels about that. There he is. All right, guys, we're close. We're trying to hit 9K. The paper here says 900 or 9,000K, so that's they set
Hey, if we
some
could hit that, that'd be
goals.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That's
That'd be unbelievable.
All right, donations. Afro Ninja with $50. He says, "I love speedrunning. I love Titanfall. I love charity. And last, but definitely not least, I love Brian Otto."
What are
Wavy
we at
K.
right now? Nationwide?
Right now we're at 8,387.
Okay, what about how? Can we get? So we have a level coming up here called Trial by Fire, and I hate this level. So can y'all make me feel better? Can we hit 9,000 before the level's over? Can we can we do it?
Let's do it.
Can we do like can we do a $5 donation train? Like let's hit
Yeah,
9,000 before
yeah.
this level's over. We got
definitely
5
need it.
minutes.
Yeah.
We got 5 minutes, dude.
SWJS, $50. For the good of all the suffering of brothers and sisters, the prizes are just the charity on the top. Fade Fire with $1. Every dollar counts. Beacon Chapter 2 Pog. JP with $50. Angelina, I love you with $1. Elias with $5. I miss doing speedruns of Titanfall 2. So excited seeing these new skips. RTC with $50. Thanks, IGN, for all the team is doing. Thanks for having a voice and caring about everything that's going on. And I believe that is all I have for now.
Cool.
Hey, get donating, guys. Get donating. Yeah, this level is hard. The last 3 levels in this game are extremely difficult, and they all have a ton of run-killing potential. The first half of this mission is a ton of Titan combat. It is very much like an escort mission for the first half of it, too. Commander Sarah Briggs, the one that you're talking to us, is basically we have to escort her to this elevator at the end of this level, and she can get caught up on a million different things. So there's a little bit of randomness here, but you can also control a lot of it. And I mean, this level has killed so many of my runs. I can't even tell you. So many good pace runs have died here.
Did you just casually walk through a wall and we're thinking that you're just gonna get away with that?
So we have to kill a ton of Titans ASAP. Because we need Sarah to say a certain dialogue line for her to advance us. What the heck? I think this got eaten. Okay. For her to advance us to the next sequence here. So you can see that we're just like a ton of people dying left and right here. I'm just gonna nuke you. I don't want to chase you down. Oh, I might die! Oh, my goodness.
No.
Okay, that was really close. Holy cow! All right. he put up his flame, or he put up his core. His laser core. I was like, dude, please no, not like this.
Yeah, because these Titans, they don't go down easy, man. They got a lot of health.
No. I don't know why there's so many Titans here, or why I haven't gotten the dialogue yet. This is crazy. Is the door open? There it is. Okay, so that's the dialogue line I'm waiting for, but I'm also almost dead. Okay. Oh my god. This is sketch. This is sketch as hell. All right, we're gonna do this, and then we should get that. Okay, we're good. Man, what the heck? This has been the craziest trial by fire. I guess like all planned. This is really slow.
Yeah,
because I want you
the
guys to reach
dialogue.
9,000.
Exactly. The dialogue is just taking a little longer, so that way we had more time to reach 9,000 before the end of the level.
Yeah, this level's really hard. Get your donations in, y'all. Yeah, I'm going slow.
I think this was also the beginning of this level. Was also the level we were using, because we did this on a Games Done Quick show that I'm on called The First Step, and we were using this as our sound check level at the beginning, because there's so many Titans.
Loud.
Yeah, there's so many Titans, and you can just shoot into this like rock wall right at the beginning. It's great. But for anybody who is seeing this and like thinking that this is unbelievable, you can never do this, trust me, you could totally get into speedrunning. And if you want to like tune in, like shameless self plug a little bit, if you want to tune in Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, which hey, conveniently today's a Thursday, then like we do. We show you basically how easy it is to get into speedrunning if you want to just kind of get started, which is super cool.
I think apparently Buttsbot donated and I didn't see it. I don't see it, but God, I want to read it so bad. I just don't know what it is. Our chat needs a
So-
butt spot. That'd be so good.
Whoops. So for this sequence, we're going to abuse Ronin's Sword Core, or his ultimate ability. That just gives you constantly refreshing dashes. So if you want to read some more donations, I really want us to promote those donations for this level because I'm
got-
see. Rooster and see. Oh, yes.
We three.
It's over $9,000.
So they yeah. Okay, man. We'll try to record something else, but like, so we're just going to play. Gotta see. You just sit there and
Dragon Ball. Check out my move.
we're gonna enjoy.
Hey, what scenario? A lot of
So
a lot of
kind of wish I didn't do it like this. I want to stream this, but I didn't know a better streaming service. So I'm gonna go
There are still and legendary Goku channel Evil Galaxy now that Goku's gone. Broly's been revived. Janima's Broly's Broly, the legend.
Come on, Goku, give me 5, give me 7, get
Kakarot!
Never eaten anything like that.
Jesus.
Energy.
Hold it! This is dangerous! A step ahead of you when it comes to speed.
Yeah, good.
Don't give in!
Oh, that hurt. Oh my gosh, shit. Oh, nigga, tag me out. Tag me out now.
You're just a monster! Looks like it's gonna be an easy
Ah! Oh my gosh, what is bro? Hell. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. No, leave me alone! This man's rag dogging me. Go home. Go home. There you go. Woo! I'm
That's right. You're after Dad. But he's gone. So, you'll have to fight me instead. Now!
Leave me alone, man.
This is bad.
No. No.
Gohan, you need more power. You want to let Broly destroy the Earth? I can't protect it. You have
Gotta do it like a movie, man.
to. Still keep going.
Peach? You help me out, bro. You are this nigga.
Dad! Dad, you came!
This is like one of the best games they made, like Raging Blast, pretty much, for example. I mean, if they didn't make Raging Blast, if they didn't make this game, there would be no Raging Blast,
In the other world.
any other game in general. It probably might be a Fighter Z, because, you know, Xenoverse is trash. Sorry, I had to get that out.
Wow! This energy is amazing! This is gonna be intense. Are you really taking this seriously? This way! Follow me!
You know what? Come. And like, before this, I got the
Over already. Perhaps I should take it easy on you. You know, after Majin Buu, this is only the...
Transform on my soul. And I forgot this is different.
Here goes!
Don't run from me, boy. Dang. There we go. Even though that's not how the story goes. Whoa, 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 whoa. We gotta save, man. We can't be having that. I don't wanna do that again.
Hey, wow, for Goku and Vegeta to use fusion, that's one crazy strong fusion!
You know what? The real people in this show, Krillian's the one of the realest ones, man.
Okay. However,
I really don't have to explain why Krillin is like the realest. I'm sure I already know about that. Ooh, sorry.
starting to understand how he moves.
He is beating me. Oh, golly. Oh man, you gotta catch the fade now. I'm trying to be nice.
You'll okay. However,
To be honest, bro, everybody got. I like to use Super Union. And like, he's kind of annoying. Facing people and all that.
I'm starting to understand how he moves.
Get hit with this man, if he's gonna do something. Oh no! Oh my gosh, this was the only fight as a child to me that was like retarded. It was like, oh, watch me beat someone that normally all of a sudden, how you get clapped. Like, all of my frustrations and all that, I had to literally spam. I had to spam some moves and all that. Sorry, we got this spirit bomb.
I hope you'll come back someday. See you later. Vegeta, stop it!
Oh, no, I win this.
Knows what he'll try next.
Wow. Shit. Woo.
I'll show you what a real Saiyan can do. Prepare for your defeat.
Yeah. What's this? No? I want to see now. Oh, this is supposed to. It was literally beating his ass. Hey, look at that, we got stage.
Woo! I will go. You were in the pit. I'll leave it to you.
There were many battles.
I ain't supposed to do that. I actually want to see the fusion. It was like, no, bro, you already
Hey,
already
Dylan!
done.
Sorry. Anyway, it's great. Yeah, I finally got a but I've come to a life. Well, out right. You see it. Fight in many. All right. Are you ready? I free.
Hey, that was it. Yeah, that was it.
Evil now that Goku and him. Wow, a huge monster appeared. Wow, for Goku and Vegeta. It looks like you. All right. Even my grandkid. Okay.
Nope.
Let's go.
This is the last of the
Omega
story
Shenron's strength, since
before,
Omega Shenron's strength is greater than any of the guys we've faced so far. The battle is starting.
Omega Shenron, the most evil dragon that reigns over the Shadow Dragons, appears before Goku and the others. Neither Goku nor Vegeta's techniques were effective in the face of Super Omega Shenron's overwhelming strength. However, they're betting on a secret recovery to win.
let me know in the comments which was your favorite Dragon Ball game. You can't say Budokai or Budokai 3 because it's everybody's favorite. Actually, I'm fucking.
Power is unbelievable.
Hell no. Boy. Sit down, boy. Damn, bro, that's how you feel. Ooh. No. Chill, chill, chill. Man had a 6 cents on his head. Boom. Sit down, baby. What's wrong with you? Oh, oh! That's oh my god. Hey man, let's put this man to shame. Oh my, he's really trying. Awesome. Oh gosh. Let me show you how we do. Yeah. I'm right here. We sit down. Yes. There's no power.
Come on, hurry up and finish him. I think it's time to end this shit.
How it's supposed to be, you know, plot twist. Alright, this will be the last one. Yeah, this will be the last one. Go back to the stream, see how it's
A new battle! Hurry! He got carried to battle.
This ain't gonna take me long, shit.
Spirit Bomb is the last hope of everyone on Earth!
Oh! Ow.
Looks like you can do it!
Forgot how.
Is that
Come here, dude. Everything in Look at that. Already. I know how to do it. I just choose not to do it. I want them to. I'm a person that's like sane. Just like I'm.
Hey, King Kong! Please, King Kai, hurry! It's the only way!
Oh, yeah, no. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so mad. Alright, let's see.
We got like 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to have.
He reloaded a few sequences just
11
to show
minutes,
stuff off.
right?
Yeah, so that puts in perspective how good that run was overall. Yeah.
That was
Oh
amazing.
yeah. No, that's really good.
Let me explain how I missed
dude,
it.
great job. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all saw
We're
it.
not
Soon
done.
as I
We
charged
have
up
11
that
minutes,
palm,
and
he
we
was
need to
like,
hit
"Nah,
13K.
bro, we ain't
I'll
doing
go ahead and
that."
Let's
read
do
some
it,
of the
dude.
donations that have come through so far.
That,
Oh, we
that's
just got
crazy,
a
bro.
$500. Let's go!
Oh man.
But,
Guys,
oh, you beat
we
it.
need $14.
Bet.
All right, so we got Aaron H with $50. Awesome speed run for an awesome game for an awesome.
I will be right back shortly.
I'm gonna read it again. Sir Purdy with $50. Love IGN. Glad to see y'all fighting the good fight. 13K. Let's go!
We did it. That's amazing.
That's awesome, dude.
Where's the pop-up?
I was
wanna
promised
see the
memes.
pop-up.
What's
I'm
going
waiting
on?
for it. I'm waiting for it. I specifically
waiting.
opened up my feed so I can see
Yeah,
it.
me too. I was promised memes at 13K.
I need memes.
They're probably
I know.
loading. It's fine.
I got a reward for 13K. Do you guys want to meet my dog? You want to meet my dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go grab him.
Here come the pop-ups.
I think they just hit all of the
wild.
buttons there. That was just every button that.
He's
that-
just hitting everything he can. 14K, let's go! We got $10, let's go!
I can win. I feel great.
Okay, let me try to see if I can catch up. Okay, I almost read Aaron H's for the like 90th time. Oh, there's the puppers. There he is. What's your dog's name?
I think Brian doesn't have the headset back on yet.
Oh,
He can't
yeah,
hear you.
obviously he can't hear me.
It's over 9,000.
I thought he was putting it on the dog.
Not quite.
Oh.
Not quite.
Can you
So
hear
here's
me?
Dragon. Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
think we lost you. We
Oh.
lost you.
I muted my mic.
Oh, there we go.
This is Dragon. This is my good boy. He's a very good boy.
Donate for the good boy.
Go donate for the good boy. How's this for a 13,000 reward? Yeah.
Everybody in the chat is yelling dragon right now, so I think most
Yeah.
people already knew.
He's a little superstar. Yeah. He's very good.
Oh, what a good dog.
all of my pretty much all my stream emotes are based around him. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, guys, I don't want to sound crazy, but I feel like in 8 minutes we can hit 14K. So let's just go for it. Let me read what we have. We have Sir Purdy with $50. Love IGN. Glad to see y'all fighting the good fight. Andy Lemoyne. I've been to jail. It's not fun. Thankfully, my dad bailed me out. Not everyone has that option. Let's help them. Yahoo Sue with $1. We got Adrian Deadweiler with $60. Respawn is amazing. We got Mark McKitchett with $50. Love IGN. Tambora 75 with $1, enjoying some good content. Anonymous with $2 that says Robert with 15 that says keep up the good work. Tough, and then we got Perkinshaw with 58.76. The IGN team's helping support these causes, and then another anonymous donation with $100, and then King of Ewoks with another $100.
Y'all are killing it.
The
Oh my
speed
god.
is wild. Let's keep it going. Man, remember once upon a time, I'm looking at my notes here and it's saying the goal for this stream is $8,000.
Yeah, no, I rejected that immediately. I was like, no, we're not doing
You
8,000.
did.
You did.
I mean, even then 9,000 was what I put it at, and we're shooting way past that. That's the goal.
Yeah, we're gonna hit 14K. This is gonna happen. So we got 7 minutes left. I want to hear from each of you. J-Hobbs, we'll start with you. What is something you think we're gonna see from the Sony press conference, and what is your out of this world prediction?
Right.
Real
okay.
quick.
So like something I think we're gonna see and something I wish but don't think we're gonna see, basically.
Yeah,
Like,
let's
okay.
do it.
I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see Elden. Is it Elden Ring? Is that the name of it?
Elden Ring.
The next
Elden Ring.
From Soft project. I think we're gonna see something from that. I'm really hoping for that as well. But I think we'll see another peek at that one since it's been a while since we've seen that. My out of this world prediction that I don't think we're gonna see is I would love to see a Spider-Man 2 like announcement or something, Marvel Spider-Man 2, something like that, whether it be an announcement for that or like an announcement for some gigantic DLC for the original Spider-Man. I personally don't think we're seeing it, but that would be my like top. I would love to see that happen.
All right, Brian, what about you? Just a realistic.
Realistic? Yeah, Elden Ring was my pick too. I think we might also maybe see like a tease for the next God of War. I think is a pretty safe bet. I'm not sure about that, but I feel like it's been a while now since they came out, so I'm sure they might be might have some sights set on that for PS5. My out of this world thing, I mean, we all know it's not coming. You know, Respawn has said it's not coming, but like, it'd be cool to see Titanfall 3. I don't know. You know. Not gonna happen, but that would be like that would be my dream, you know. So yeah.
I have my own, but I'll read the donations real quick. We got the Wins Man with $10. Loeb, you're doing what you're doing. Love what you're doing. Inspiring a generation. The French Tuck with $20. Protocol for Cooper. Dash. Hi, Brio. Monkey Dog. Monkey Dog with $50. It's my birthday today. Also, hooray for a good boy. House Redfoot with $10. A human's concept of love requires admiration, attraction, devotion, and respect. Conclusion: we are 100% in love with Brian Otto. What a great run.
That's so cute. That's a line from dialogue, or that's a dialogue from Titanfall 2, actually. And House Redfoot's the name of my stream community, so that's really cute. Thank you.
We got Matthew Adler with $20, 14K hype. We got Eric with $10. Yeah, we're like literally like we got JoJo Game Reveal with $5. Diego C with $10. Keep being the heroes of today. Kirby C with $20. Platinum Game Devs with $1. New JoJo game coming to Stadia. All of that. Yappy Door with $1. Okay. So my what I think will happen at the PlayStation conference is I think we're gonna see the console. I know it's supposed to be like gameplay driven, but I think that they're gonna surprise us with the console.
Do you think it's gonna be a render of the console or like the actual box? Like
14K, let's go!
Yes.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, that's so exciting.
That's amazing.
Someone's name is I ate too much salsa. His note was, dang, I ate too much salsa. It happens to the best of us. My out of this world prediction, but when I think about it, I don't know how out of this world it is that we're gonna see Horizon Zero Dawn. I love Horizon Zero Dawn. Guys, cool. We are just getting a ton more donations. Bring it. If we're doing the animals thing, this is Emily. There she is.
Let me see.
More pets.
Here she is.
Aw, Emily is her name?
Yeah, her name's Emily.
That's
She's 14 years old. 13, 14, I don't know. She was a rescue.
I sadly do not have a pet to
guys, we just got some nuts more donation. From Black Lives Matter, $250.
Yes,
Cash bails an outdated system and harms all community. It's time to get rid of it. Terry Schwartz with $50. Love you, Mark. Aw, thanks, Terry. Great job, team. And then we got Kenneth with $100. Less mass incarceration and more IGN. So we're at 14,429. I don't want this stream to end. It's so good.
Mark, I want to say when he went like, "Aw," it was perfectly timed with the Mario thing. He had like the exact same expression. It was great. It was great.
It was so good.
That's perfect. That's one of my coworkers. So I was like, guys, real quick, we are almost out of time. Brian Otto, where can we find you after we have to leave this stream?
Oh yeah, right down below. I stream speedruns, especially Titanfall stuff, pretty much every day, almost. I've been doing speedrun content for a long time. If you want to see more of my stuff, I've done quite a few runs at GDQ, so if you just search like Brianato GDQ, you can watch any of my runs there. I'd love to see you guys in my stream. Again, that's twitch.tv/Brianato. Yeah, that's my plug. That's what I got. Oh, one more plug if I can.
Oh no, go for it.
If you want to speedrun Titanfall 2, go to speedrun.com/Titanfall_2. You can find a link to our Discord there. We have so many resources to get started, and like anybody can get into it. It was my first speed game. It could be your first speed game. It's really dope. It's a very good run.
It looks really fun. Thank you for stopping by, guys. If you like our Devs React series, Brianato is he's one of the people that kicked it off. I think you were like the second one with Control. So go watch that because that video is awesome.
A good video. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
J
Yeah,
Hobbs.
that's one of my favorite ones. No bias. Yeah.
J Hobbs, where can we find you?
I'm at twitch.tv/jhobbs296 or on Twitter j_Hobbs. Also, don't forget, everybody, that if you enjoyed all of this, we raise money multiple times throughout the year for Games Done Quick. So Summer Games Done Quick is moving online this year. SGDQ online is in August. I'm definitely not stalling for time to remember the dates. It's August 16th to the 23rd. Please check that out. GamesDoneQuick.com for more information there. And
all right, guys,
also,
here
you
we
can
go.
catch me here tomorrow, 12:45 p.m. Pacific, because we're gonna be right back here doing the same thing. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we'll be doing
tomorrow.
We're doing Bloodborne with Jesus Here's Toast, so make sure to show
Nice,
up for
dude.
that. Guys, this stream has been amazing. Give me the camera. Here I am. Guys, don't forget that all summer of gaming long IG. Oh no, I'm reading the wrong thing. I'm like.
It's crazy
I'm
that
like
we're still
out.
in
I
like
literally can't believe what we've done.
having
Alright,
all
guys,
these
we're mere
events,
moments away from IGN Expo Day 2. Even more exclusive trailers, new gameplay, and interviews with some
Team
incredible
Spooky and
developers.
them with
As
their
for our charities, we
live
raised a collective
streams
total
and
of
tournaments and all that.
$14,673.
Everybody's doing their own thing and all
So
that.
far, both by health
LCE
organization
and
and the Mail
LCS
Project.
is doing
The
their
Mail
shit.
Project works to restore the perception of innocence and reunite
who
families
else?
separated by mass incarceration. The COVID-19 response fund responds to COVID-19. You know,
Even though we can't have the Tekken World Tour or the Capcom Cup or Evo, well, we got Evo on the line. I know there's gonna be a lot of lag. Like I'm not.
to watch along with live events and submit your own summer gaming moments, reactions, and plays. Also, don't forget to leave
Well,
us
we're
a
going to
comment
see
video
about
comment on
this,
IGN.com.
but from now
And
on,
we wind up on today's episode of News, Games, and
for right now,
More.
we're going to see about
Guys,
the
that's gonna
IGN
do
as
it for
well.
me. Thank you all
See about
for
the
everything
PS5.
you guys have done. I will see you tomorrow, but for now, get ready because IGN Expo Day 2 starts right now.
All right, baby, let's go. Oh, they started heavy.
Welcome back to IGN's Summer of Gaming. It's a multi-day streaming extravaganza packed with brand new trailers, next-gen reveals, exclusive announcements, and never-before-seen gameplay. Exclusively here on IGN. In just moments, IGN's own Summer of Gaming Expo Day 2 kicks off, where we'll be showing off tons of brand new games and speaking with the people behind them, like Samurai Jack creator Gendy Tartakovsky,
Oh
who's playing
gosh,
world
Samurai
premiere
looks
gameplay
cool.
of Samurai Jack
Alright,
Battle
bet.
Through Time. But we can't spoil all the surprises in this intro. Prepare yourself, because for the next few hours, you won't want to miss a beat. IGN's Summer of Gaming Expo number 2 starts right now.
We got an exclusive.
Ow, my head. I can't remember a thing.
Hey, I've got him!
It's payback time!
I see him over there!
Well, well.
Just looking at this is like so cartoonish and something I would actually play.
He can't get away.
We better create a diversion. Bad place to be. This is not good. I've fallen into my
Hey,
own
this is a
trap.
VR game. VR game. I'm stuttering.
Do you read me?
I think this is a VR game.
I'll cover you. Come on!
I'm calling and there's multiplayer and all of that.
Alpha to the burger. Suspicious individuals.
Who am I?
Okay, November.
All agents alert. Get
Oh, it's on a
ready. He's on
PC.
his way.
This is a game.
IGN Summer of
game that I
Gaming
might
has
play, you
just
know.
begun, but you probably
Y'all
already know
can
that
enjoy the
because we've
rest
been
of
promoting
it.
this since April. I'm one of your hosts, Cindy Goodman, and joining me are Up at Noons, Max Scoville, and Brian Altano.
Hey, Sid. Normally in June, we would come to you live from a big studio down the street from a massive trade show to check out brand new video games for a whole week straight. But this year, we are doing things a little bit differently. And instead of just 1 week, we are bringing you multiple weeks of completely ballooned out, overstacked gaming coverage, which is good for you. And I don't know if that's great for our mental health, but we'll make do.
We'll make it work. We'll be carrying all the big video game announcement streams being dropped by all your favorite publishers and studios, so you can get all your info, IGN and otherwise, in one place, which is right here. And we're doing it for a good cause, too. Throughout our Summer of Gaming, we're hosting a slew of gaming events for charity. You might have caught the Titanfall 2 speedrun before we started. We're doing one of those each day before our coverage kicks off to raise money for the World Health Organization and the Bail Project. Later on today, we'll have special Summer of Gaming episodes of our regular series and potentially, even more important, Sony's State of Play showcase, which was wildly expected to be the first reveal of the actual PlayStation 5, potentially even the box itself, which we haven't seen, despite talking about it for years now.
You know, I think if they hype that up and show PS4 games, people will be pissed. Anyway, on Tuesday, June 16th, we'll be getting an intimate look at some celebrity homes and Animal Crossing islands as these celebrities take us on virtual tours on stream to raise money in support of the COVID-19 response fund and to reunite families separated by mass incarceration. You can donate at donate.ign.com or by following the links in the video description. Make sure you check in all month long for nonstop gaming news, and if you're watching from your living room, you can even watch it all on channel IGN1 on your Samsung TV Plus.
Check out the full schedule at IGN.com. You can also follow IGN on the TikTok app. Search for IGN's Summer of Gaming hashtag to unlock a bunch of bonus content and to upload your very own awesome gameplay clips. Anyway, enough delightful talk from three gorgeous professional presenters. I think very highly of us.
Disagree.
Oh, that we're not gorgeous, or that it's not enough talk from us?
I think it's the word professional, really. That's the one that I get hung up on that. Look at this. Look at this nonsense.
Fair enough.
Both of you are wildly unprofessional, and that's why I'm very excited to work with you. All right, it's time to get things kicked off with a bang. A fresh stack of brand new game trailers only here as part of IGN Expo Day 2, deep in the heart of the summer of gaming. That sounded threatening, but it's going to be really fun. Roll it.
My name is Evan Capnose. My identity has been foreclosed.
You are in a stalemate, Mr. Capnose. Until the auctioning, your ID is going to be suspended.
The implants we get at birth are state property. Corporations buy the ID debt from the state. Your implants are not exactly compliant.
They took everything from me, but they left me with nothing to lose.
everything.
Have a nice day, Mr. Capnos.
Legend tells of a place where everyone comes together to play and dance and race and shoot and jump and fly with jetpacks or maybe bat wings. And there's lava and a mountain made of junk food. Where you can create your own worlds and have your own adventures where you are in charge. Where you can make your very own games with your very own rules. And all your friends can come and play. Like this one here. Yep, them too. And I don't know what that dude is, but he is cool. What? They're all toys? Come to life. And I can actually play with them and own them all. That's sweet. But you see, this place isn't a legend at all. It's a party.
Oh, hey, check out spellbreak.com/IGN to get a free exclusive in-game skin. Coming up later in the expo, we've got tons of never-before-seen trailers and interviews with the developers of some of the hottest upcoming titles, but right now, it's Samurai time! Samurai! Cartoon lovers should be no stranger to Samurai Jack, the time-traveling swordsman whose long-running cartoon adventures came to an end in 2017. Well, now he's back in video game form. We got a chance to talk about it with Samurai Jack creator Gendy Tartakovsky. Max, take it away. Samurai!
Samurai Jack's animated adventures came to a grand finale in 2017, but now this time-traveling samurai is back in Samurai Jack Battle Through Time, a brand new original video game. Here to tell us about it, I'm joined by Samurai Jack's creator and animation legend, Gendy Tartakovsky.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for making a bunch of amazing cartoons that have clearly inspired my own personal laboratory. Let's talk about Samurai Jack. This is a brand new story. It's by Derek Bachman. It takes place within the sort of Samurai Jack timeline, but walk us through exactly sort of where and when, aside from through time, this is taking place.
Well, I think it kind of picks up right where we were finishing the last season, the finale of the whole thing. And it starts, we created a new mythology where it kind of starts as an alternate timeline, and Aku sends Jack through that timeline, and now, of course, Jack has to fight his way back and defeat Aku. But this time, the adventures are kind of similar, fresher, because for the first time, you actually get to control Jack and really fight all those amazing villains and henchmen and have the friends along the way that we've experienced through watching the show.
Now, this is the first Samurai Jack game in 16 years. There was the PS2 game that came out in 2004. Can you sort of talk about sort of the difference in perception of not just Samurai Jack, but kind of video games in general? It feels like it's you're under the Adult Swim mantle this time around. Which, does that give you any more sort of leeway?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 16 years ago, it was video games were, especially for licensed characters, for a kids' TV show, so to speak. You kind of get the B-class treatment, right? You just kind of go into whatever engine they have. They do some new graphics, but generally it's not great. And they were doing it while I was in production on the show, so it's hard for me to be super involved. And because it takes a commitment and a love to do this right, even for video games, for a TV show, for anything. And so it kind of came out, and it kind of lacked what we all thought a video game could be. And then now, fast forward here, the show is more popular. The show has existed for 16 years more, and people have really gone to love it, and there's a more of respect towards it. So the new game is a lot more of what we wanted it back then, and even more. So it's completely different from my point of view, from what it was to how far it's come now.
Very cool. Well, let's talk about the gameplay a little bit here. Obviously, we're going to see lots of sword swinging action because he's a samurai after all. But we also got sort of a pole arm here with some magic coming out of it. We got a shot of him in the trailer with some heavy firepower. Can you tell us about the combat a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's inspired by of course the normal samurai stuff, the classic, but just like in the show, Jack's able to use a lot of what's around him to be inventive, and I think there's some stuff where he actually uses one of the Ku drone's arms, and he slashes with it. There's a bow and arrow, I think, and so there's a lot of variation. There's a trident like we see here, and also taking cue from when Jack was lost in the last finale season. He also uses some guns and stuff where we never would have him use a gun in the first few seasons. But a lot of the locales are totally inspired by what we did in the show. And so it's kind of great because if you're a fan of the show, you'll recognize the environments instantly, and you can kind of look forward to some of the villains from that. environment. At the same time, we've also swapped some other villains to come in all the different various environments.
Nice. And you've also got some familiar returning characters as well, I hear.
Yes, of course. I mean, you could never do it without the Scotsman, and here, of course, is Demongo, who's one of the fan favorites, has been. And what's also fantastic is we were able to use the original voice cast, right? I mean, besides Mako, of course, who passed away. But yeah, so there's an authenticity to it that I think is sometimes you don't get in other games based on properties.
This is awesome. Now, something I'm really curious about, this is developed by Soleil, which is a studio based out of Japan. Obviously, Samurai Jack is a Western cartoon heavily influenced by Japanese media and culture, and now you've got a Japanese team developing a game based on that. Can you talk a little bit about that relationship?
It's been really good. I mean, I think for whenever you do these things, it's always great if there's a fondness and appreciation from the team that's actually going to be doing all the work. If it's just all about money and they feel like they could take advantage of the name of the property, then it becomes kind of, they don't understand the essence of it. But I know, like Derek, who wrote this, he traveled to Japan and he met with them and he walked into their offices and they had Samurai Jack posters and they were asking about me, so they were appreciative of it. And doing even I remember back then when I first started the show and it actually started to air in Japan, I was really worried. I'm like, oh no, they found out I'm a fake. They'll see through everything I've done. No matter how much of a whatever fan or appreciation that I had of Japanese culture and especially the samurai code and culture, they would still know that I'm a phony. But so I remember I was at the studio once, and we had some visitors from Japan, some of these cable operators. They were just businessmen, and this is years ago. And they came into my office, and I was introduced to them. And Samurai Jack just started airing on their cable network, and they were like, "You got it right. You did a really good job. We love the show, and it feels sincere." And that was the biggest compliment I could ever get. That it was. It worked in Japan. So cool. It didn't. I didn't embarrass their culture or appropriate it or whatever. All that kind of stuff.
I love that. So now, obviously, like Samurai Jack has been around for almost 20 years, and people who maybe were watching Samurai Jack as kids they're now adults and they're out, making video games and stuff. Have you sort of had any encounters with people working on the game who fanboy out and get completely, overwhelmed by it, or is it?
A little bit, like it's more about in general. I think like you said, it's been around for so long. It's been able to influence a lot of artists going into video games and animation in general. And so when I go to conventions and all that kind of stuff, and I meet these people, when I was influenced by Bugs Bunny cartoons and Popeye and some some Disney stuff. Tex Avery, and of course by the time I got into the industry, most of them were all gone, if not all of them. And so I was never really able to meet any of the people who inspired me to go into animation. And now it's been pretty incredible. When I go to conventions, I meet the people who say, well, yeah, I got into the industry because of Samurai Jack, or I love to draw because of Samurai Jack and all this stuff. And it's beyond comprehension that something like this can, affect people and really show them the direction in their life, which is so, it's such a huge honor to inspire anybody, really.
That's phenomenal. That's really cool to hear. Now, I have to ask, you mentioned it very briefly there, Popeye. Do you have any word on the Popeye movie that I heard you were working on at one point?
No comment on any of that stuff, so.
Fair enough. I had to ask, though.
No worries.
Fingers crossed. Thank you so much, Gandhi. This was a huge pleasure. I am looking forward to checking out Samurai Jack Battle Through Time later this year.
Welcome back to check out this game on IGN's Summer of Gaming, highlighting exciting, under-the-radar games worth your time. Strategy RPG Star Renegades has without a doubt one of the coolest looking pixel art styles I've seen in a long time, but it backs that look up with an exciting time-based combat system as well. Take a look at some exclusive new gameplay. Like what you see? Then head on over to IGN.com or YouTube.com/IGN to watch the full extended version of this gameplay.
That was the wonderful Tom Marks with some inside info on Star Renegades. If you like Tom, I have great news because he will be right back to tell us all about Iron Oath along with one of the game's developers. But first, a little tiny break. Stay tuned.
IGN Summer of Gaming is brought to you by Fuser, who will be partying with us all summer long.
Well, ooh, wait a second. Okay, this is nice, but sorry guys, I have to end it like right here. I would stream, but it's not y'all fault, it's mine.
The latest PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X news and analysis in our new weekly show, Next Gen Console Watch 2020.
Damn, bro, yeah.
Analyze all the latest developments around these new
If y'all would like to see more, comment, subscribe, like, you know, the usual thing to say, and y'all have the rest of the afternoon. So see ya.